So here I am, and I come to the Singer-Songwriter Festival here in Palm Coast, and I can't believe who's on the bill as I walk up to see Erik Dylan. You may know this man. I'm going to let you kind of give your little resume, if you will, because and I want you to name drop all you can, because our listeners will want to know who you are.
I've written a lot of different songs for country artists, Riley Green, Luke Combs, Brantley Gilbert, Eli Young Band over the pretty much all the usual suspects in Nashville. I've written songs for and try to write a song for all of them, honestly. But yeah, we wrote a song that you knew quite well that I played this weekend. So.
That is correct. Now, as I sat there and I was like, I cannot believe I am in the presence of Erik Dylan, co-writer, yes, co-writer,
Yes, yeah.
of Zac Brown's song tribute. Is it a tribute sort of to Jimmy Buffett?
Absolutely, it's a tribute. Pirates and the Parrots.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Pirates and the Parrots. So I want you to tell me how that came about, how you got to be on that song. Well, I'm sure. Well, go ahead, tell your story.
That title was in my phone for a long time, and I didn't know what to do with that title. And then when Jimmy passed, me, Andy Sheridan, Wyatt McCubbin, and Drew Parker, the other. There's a lot of songwriters on that song. We all were sitting around and just decided to start that, and we felt it in the room that it was going to be a very special song, and we were trying to write that song in the best taste possible, because we knew it was a very special time for everyone, a very low time, and we didn't want to say anything in a song that just made us feel like we were writing a song because someone had passed away. We wanted to be very truthful with it, and my personal goal with that song is that would maybe be something that one of the Parrot heads would play at their funeral, because I feel like that's, Jimmy belonged to everyone and everyone belonged to Jimmy, and his songs are going to live forever. So that's kind of what we were hoping for when we started that. And as songwriters, we don't have record deals. We don't have any way to really get that out there. And if we put that song out, we would have had, not as many listeners. So we started the song and got Zac Brown interested in it, and he had started a song for Jimmy also, and it just happened that they combined perfectly. So
Really?
yes, yeah.
That is an interesting fact that
Yeah.
you just said that. I'm sure every song, even Kenny, everybody had a song, I feel, that they wanted to do to show their emotion. I mean, everybody was very, very, taken back. Jimmy didn't talk very much about his illness.
Yeah.
I battled for 4 years. So, but when Zac Brown came in on this one, and your song collaborated with his song,
Yeah.
the lyrics are amazing. You all did an amazing job on it.
Thank you.
So for your own personal self, so when you started this process, did Zac come in and kind of give his 2 cents on it, or how did it end up being all together and him saying, I'm singing, and hey, maybe we should put Mac McAnally on this? How did that go on?
We pretty much gave Zach the skeleton of that song, just the bones of that song, how we had started it, and we wanted him to take it and do what he wanted to do with the song, because it's a very personal song. So he rewrote a lot of the song. A lot of it was things that we wouldn't have thought of because we didn't know Jimmy personally, and he
Right.
did. So if you listen to some of that lyric, you can tell it's a friend,
Yep.
a close friend of Jimmy's that was writing that song. So that's kind of what happened with it, and we got to see. The craziest news was that he was going to premiere it on the CMA Awards with Alan Jackson. Those are two legends, icons in my book that I've been trying to write songs for my whole career in Nashville. And I got to turn the TV on and watch Alan Jackson and Zac Brown sing a tribute to Jimmy Buffett. It was a very surreal moment.
Yeah.
All of us songwriters that night, we texted a little bit, but we didn't talk a whole lot because we all kind of knew what headspace we were going to be in after we watched that.
Wow, that is great. So him and Alan did it, and then, well, how did Mac get involved with all this?
That was all Zach. Him and Mac must have spoken about it, and Mac agreed to do the duet with him on the record. So,
Wow.
yeah, that was just more good news on my front as a songwriter. I feel like when I write a song, I just let that fly and see where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Because as a songwriter, we can't worry about anything after we write the song or we start the song or we send the song anywhere
It's like
because
an
it's out of
audition.
our hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's out of your hands. You go to the audition
Yeah.
and you don't think about it. If you get a call back, great. That's
Yeah.
what I learned my whole life as well.
Yeah.
So, all right. So tell everybody, you have your own career going on with your own music.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that and where we can find you and your music.
I released a new record this past year called Stray Dogs and Homegrown Calamities. It's my third record I've released, and it's out on all platforms. But very singer-songwriter, acoustic, fiddle. We've even got accordion on the record all over it. And I just wanted to make a record for me, this record. So I put together about my 10 favorite songs I'd written over the past 10 years in Nashville and put it on a record together. So
that is amazing. Yeah. Okay, so if we wanted to follow you on social media, how do we do that?
This is easy. I'm from Kansas originally, so my name is at the Flatland Boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
At the Flatland Boy. Everybody write that. B-O-Y. No weirdness, just regular.
Just
okay.
straight ahead. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. That's exactly what we're finding. So I want to play this song right now. Would you introduce it for me? Since you had such a big part of it, it might be an idea. Just introduce the song. And I thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
This is Zac Brown and Mac McAnally, two of my heroes, playing Pirates and the Parrots about a bigger hero, Jimmy Buffett.
On Radio Trop Rock. Thank you once again, Erik.
You're welcome. Thank you for asking me, Renee.